Gotta keep working on my enchanting table. Little enchanting center there. Use the seeds to feed the chickens. Actually, do I still have the... I do. Let's see if I can burn this place down again. Or will it just randomly rain again? Gotta clear out some of these trees so I can see where I can go one tonight. go back in there, gotta reclaim my stuff. Seems to be hit or miss on whether or not I could survive the creeper blast or not. Of course, there's more. Okay, skeleton. And there's another creeper. Hi, Cassie, how's it going? I'm doing alright. Creeper problem aside in the game, but real life I'm doing fine. You know, tried taking a little break from my projects. Stop spawning skeletons. Another one. There is just filthy with creepers down there. Can't get my stuff back. The third time they blew me up. I could find my torches so I could illuminate the place. Torches. Make that 4. Funny thing is, I was in the water, so you know, normally if you're in water, the blast you're not affected by the blast, but I guess they must have changed that recently. sure I have my sword. Okay, so how many of you bloody of you guys are there? So I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna leave. And there's a skeleton. Of course, there's a bloody skeleton. There we go. Well, it's good you're almost done there, Cassie. I just started grinding, and I actually went for stuff to prepare to go to the Nether, and I've gone backwards because the creepers are insane today. Where is bread? Bread. Like, I swear, it used to be that the water gave you protection against the creeper explosions, but now it doesn't. Right, in fact, let's finish putting on the armor. See, 4 deaths by creeper. Hasn't even been half an hour. It's been barely just over a quarter of an hour. I swear, that was like the one thing that didn't need to be buffed was the creepers. but there we go. Gotta collect more leather and to make it my beef supply back up. Oh yikes! Yeah, that is quite pricey. All that beef cooks. Do some fishing. So Cassie, did you were you there for the watch along last night? Ah, okay. I thought the movie was all right. Not the best movie I've ever seen, but it was fun enough. Yes, she got a couple figures. The Astarion is in the process of being shipped. If you say so, Cassie, if you say so. But yeah. But yeah, I don't know what was more surprising about today's early stream. The fact that she streamed super early, or the fact that she managed to get some sleep, or the fact she managed to keep it within 2 hours. I did see that. I did see that, Cassia. It was kind of funny. Yeah, same, Cassie. I woke up like within like quarter of an hour before the stream started. Opened up Twitter, saw that she had posted to say, "Hey, I'm gonna be live in like 30 minutes," like from 14 minutes before, and I was like, "Wait, what?" And sure enough, yeah, it was like noon for me though, so you know, time zone differences. And she's going to do some doodles tonight. Yay. Kind of disappointed in myself that I was unable to build any models alongside her for that 24-hour stream. But you know, the cat wouldn't. I had to work late. The cat wouldn't leave me alone. I lost my nippers. Yeah, you know, it just wasn't meant to be. But we'll get another chance. I now have a new pair of nippers. I got the box ready to go. Yes, Vegas. Yes, totally Las Vegas. Definitely not New Vegas, because she's scared of the bugs there, but, Oh, I don't intend on trimming while I'm using a wired headset. I think we all learned a valuable lesson there. And I actually use like Bluetooth earbuds, so when I'm on my phone, when I'm listening to things on my phone, because that's what I usually use is my phone. I only use the computer when I absolutely have to. Like when I need to play obviously a game or stream, or for watch along, so I can multi-screen there. I have the live stream on my phone, and then I'm watching obviously the movie or the anime on my computer. And that's perfectly valid, Cassie. Everyone to their own. The thing is that headphones tend to make my ears hurt after a long time, whereas earbuds don't. So. Also less bulky, so I can put them in my pocket when I'm not when I need to take them out. So, you know, when I'm out and about. But I understand that, you know, a lot of people prefer, you know, kind of prefer are more comfortable with the headphones, and you know, I'm not gonna get on your case about that, because you know it's perfectly valid. Sorry, but I don't want to go in the house. I look forward to seeing it, Cassie. I look forward to seeing your little story. Oh, it's right there. Let's cook some cod. Oh, interesting, Cassie. I don't think I was ever in the, you know, in your an actual celebrity, but I could have been. You see, when you see, there was a period in time about what was it, like a decade ago now? No, a little less than that. Some time ago, I was moving back. I was born in this area, but I was living in the United States Virgin Islands for a little bit, and on the way back, we stopped by Puerto Rico. And we were going under this overpass, and that overpass was actually closed off, and there was like this big old armored vehicle there, and the cab driver that was taking us from one airport to another, pointed up and said, "Hey, they're filming a Fast and Furious movie up there." So yeah, I saw a movie in production potentially if he was right. The one that the Fast and Furious one, I forget which number it was, but I believe it's the one where they go to Brazil. Yeah, that's definitely yeah, never been that close to that. That's definitely quite the story, Cassie. that wow, that is quite the experience to have. Like, you're just passing by the presidential motorcade. But yeah, that is really cool. Yeah, I live on the West Coast, so nothing ever. So I never really see any. So the president never really comes over here. So yeah. Yeah, specifically in my area of the woods, you know, not a whole lot ever really happens. Like, you know, pretty sure Anime Impulse is never going to be in town. So, yeah, I'll have to go really out of my way in order to go to any meet and greets. Oh yeah, the motorcade's a big deal. They really take that seriously nowadays. Like, you know, they pretty much have to shut down large parts of the town and stuff. They have to like shut down like places and stuff in order to let the president get near it. You know, just you know, out of curiosity. Oh, what was that? A tripwire hook. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I think the closest I got to that was... Oh, no, wait. I believe I actually got, like, a presidential award of some sort for when I was in high school. Can't remember for what, though. I think it was just because I was, you know, doing half decently as an autistic person. So, yeah. Other than that, my grandparents gave me a signed photo from Senator and former Senator and astronaut John Glenn. Or no, or was it or was it Glenn Jackson? Yeah, I think it was Glenn Jackson, because I think John Glenn, what was it? I can't remember. It's in a box in here somewhere, so I'll have to find it in order to confirm it. But yeah, that was pretty cool. There was a period in time when I was really into space and stuff, so like space programs and stuff. So you know. Yeah, I got a couple stories for like the vacation stories stream. It was like tomorrow, I think it is. Like the worst vacation I ever was on was one that my younger brother, bless his soul, tried to do for just me and him. But he was not. He learned a lot from that trip. Let's just put it that way. Or the last time I went camping, there was a lot of forest fires in the area, and we were at a lake, so the lake actually got shut down a couple times. No one was allowed in it because the firefighting planes were like scooping water out of it, and we got to watch that happen. Oh, good, Cassie. Maybe you get like a, you know, maybe you could, like, post them or something, and you know, after you tell your story on the stream, you'd say, hey, here are the pictures I took, and tag her in them. But you know, if you feel like it, don't make me don't make me tell you to do something you're not comfortable doing, obviously. Well, it must have been between 2008 and 2012. No, 2016. Those were the years he was president. I kind of like that my Minecraft streams always just evolve into fishing streams. Lord have mercy if I ever start playing Red Dead on this. If streaming Red Dead, it'd just be nothing but fishing. Yeah, once spent too much time out at camp hunting and fishing, and Charles came out in order to say, "Hey, what the hell are you doing? Get back to camp." And fun fact: if you stay away from camp for too long, you lose honor, and people wonder if you just ditched them. So yeah, Nightly Scarling actually recommended I try out the First Descendant. I have it downloaded. I just haven't really played it yet. Might have to like do it, start it off streams, so I don't dox myself with any information, during like setup or anything like that. But yeah, that might be something I could try on stream one of these days. I also found this cheap game called Project Nimbus, which is kind of like, I guess, kind of like Ace Combat, but it's got Gundam-esque mecha, so I'll try that as well, see if it's, fun. Might be fun to watch as well. Well, we all have to start somewhere, Cassie. This is definitely far from my first house. It's just one of those things where it's like, if you want to build the house, okay, go ahead. If you want to build everything else, you don't need to make a fancy house, as long as it's practical. Like, my first houses were usually, oh, look, there's a cave. Let me just put a front wall and a door in it and carve it out a little bit. And, so I didn't even start with houses. I started with simple cave dwellings. You know what? That's actually been a meme in the community for about as long as the game's been around. If you go to like the title screen, how there's like a little like quote or something underneath the title. One of them used to be, is it a chicken or is it a duck? So people have if all long wonders like, what do you mean it's a chicken? It looks like a duck. For about as long as the game has existed. But yeah, I remember when the Nether, when the worlds were like very simple, when this game was a lot simpler than it is now. Back on the 360 days, 360 PS3 days. I was a PlayStation guy until recently, so but my brother wanted a Xbox, so we got a 360. Only ever really played Minecraft on it, though. Well, that and Castle Crashers. But yeah, if you want some pointers on how to make a nice looking Minecraft house, have a general idea what you want what on the interiors and kind of map it out. Use like just kind of start with the floor, build like the outer part of the wall, the lower part of the walls. Figure out where you want the windows. The roof is a major part as to what makes the aesthetic work. If you want something that looks a little more modern, I usually like to go with flat roofs. So, like this. And there's a couple different ways you can do it. You kind of have it just kind of, slope inwards a little bit. Sometimes you... sometimes, if you want, you could just kind of literally add like a little... You add a little lip to it. Using like a slab. You could have like that little slab to the rim like that. Just kind of have it go around the rim there, so there's a little bit of a lip to it there. Or you could give it like a big old gable roof, which is like those very tall triangular ones like you see on like barns and stuff. And you could have like a large, which could be used to fit a big attic, or just kind of have a big, or just have lots of clearance. So you could have a chandelier in the middle. Melons away. Yeah, I'll actually be going on a trip here in a couple weeks. We're not doing anywhere fancy or anything, just like to the coast. With the family, so I'll be away from the computer for a bit, so no streams for like a week there, and probably no like computer drawings or anything. I'll do like some sketches and stuff on like a notebook while I'm out. But yeah, just a heads up to those listening. Get more bookcases. Now, normally, I probably wouldn't put animals right next to the house, you know, just because they are noisy. But it's a good way to keep track of them. You could keep them, like, close to the house or, like, you know, away from the house. Your choice. I like to use whatever materials are on hand, you know, to make it and relatively available. Like, you know, here we spawned in the middle of dense forest, so there was plenty of wood. Ah, nice. I usually treat Tuesdays as pizza night. There's a pizza place nearby that has like a some percentage of like a cheap pizza Tuesday deal. So you know, we don't go to the same place every time. Sometimes we just go like, you know, for like pizzas at like, you know, the grocery store pizzas. But you know, it's always nice to have. Actually, let's check to see. Oh, another house building tip. Natural light's good. I like to build little fireplaces. I just use campfires and put them in like little, you know, little like structure like this with a little hole in the top. You know, because the campfires actually produce a fair bit of light. And oh, I love the cheese stuffed crust pizzas. Plus the smokestack. The smoke helps as a little beacon to kind of help you find your way back. a little trick when it comes to campfires. Put a hay bale directly under them. Like put them on top of a hay bale. That makes them smokier, so you can see them further away. I want pizza. Dang it, Cassie, now I want pizza. Now, there seems to be something like a little cave up there I wanted to take a look at. But yeah, when it comes to the trip that's coming up, it's mostly to celebrate my younger brother getting married. He's getting married in October. I am the best man, so I have a fair bit. So I'm a little stressed. I'm a little concerned as to whether I could pull off my duties just right on that front, but we'll see. My mom also likes to put it as like, oh, it's also for your birthday, because my birthday's on the 19th. I was like, Mom, I've had 30 of this. Will be my 30th one. It's not like that big. It's not really that big of a deal compared to your son getting married. Seriously? I think I chose the world name just right, because today this really is turning into a madhouse. The amount of explosions going on. But yeah, pizza and cheese sticks sounds really good. What's your favorite kind of pizza? Like, are you a pepperoni man? Do you like Hawaiian? I like just about any kind of pizza, really. Shipwreck we found over that, towards the beginning of this playthrough. Good times. Good times. I know Little Caesars has these little pizza muffins. They're like little they're like little muffins that they're like little pies or little quiches. They're like little, but they're a pizza. So you know, it's like a very tiny deep dish pizza. Those are pretty cool. Want to make one myself one of these days. You know, I get like some sort of croissant dough. You know, put it in like some like muffin tins. Fill it up with sauce and pepperoni. Top it off with a thick layer of cheese. Pit? Yep, it's a lava pit. There's my house. Yep, they're all good. You kind of tell there's a lot up in nearby because of the mostly gone trees. This fire isn't terribly, tends not to get rid of the whole tree. There's always some part of it left behind. I gotta get back into Halo too. Yeah, before I totally forget the control scheme, which I probably already did, but yeah, I gotta get back into Halo. I gotta get back to Elden Ring. I also have all my side projects and stuff going on too. Like I'm trying to make my own like tabletop RPG game. I do not know, Cassie. Is the thing. Like, I don't know what I want to stream next, or when I'm going to stream next. Like, again, I have things to do, but, like, I could probably throw up a poll again, like I'm still trying. Like I still got play through 2 of Armor Core 6. I still got Elden Ring. Like I'm at the first like big boss of what was it? Godric the Grafted, I think his name was. There's Halo. My first ever playthrough of Halo. And of course I have new games as well. Like again, those new games I mentioned before, the first Descendant. I know the Nightly Scarling would like me to play that. Nighttime out there. There we go. Sorry for fishing so much. Just sometimes when I kind of don't know what to do, I just kind of default to something chill and calming. Especially given that I got blown up 4 times in the span of the first quarter hour. So yeah, I want to chill a little bit. Because Minecraft is actually not an easy game these days. Back in the day, it was pretty simple. You know, things didn't. You know, things weren't as dangerous. It's gotten a lot harder over the years. As far as how easily things can kill you. Okay, it was just a butterfish. But yeah, I got my, you know, I'm trying to make an RPG game. I'm storyboarding a Doujin for Scarlet at some point. That I'll commission someone to actually do it, because my art's not good enough for it. But yeah. So yeah, I'm curious to see, you know, see more about Borderlands 4. You know, like, I know it's coming out next year. Not much more than that. Other than they want to make the the humor a little less pop culture-y, I guess. But we'll see how that, you know, as more detail comes out. Cassie, you like Borderlands. What kind of things would you like them to add to the game? I personally would like to see flying vehicles. You know, like in Halo. Might be a little game breaking though, but you know, I'm sure they could figure it out if they want to. Ooh, another enchanted bow. This one is power 3 and breaking 3. Okay, nice. Not as powerful as the other one I picked up, but still definitely nice. See, I'll probably be wrapping up here in a minute here, just so I could, you know, figure out a dinner plan. And yeah, I'll throw a poll up, see what people are interested in seeing me stream. You know, see if I, you know, for potentially tomorrow, if not sometime further down the line. Actually, I should probably. Happens to the best of us, Cassie. It happens to the best of us. Don't worry about being a little forgetful. Oh, you know what? Also, you're kind of cool to see in a Borderlands game. Just greater, even greater vehicle customization. Like, why not have like randomized weapon drops for your vehicles as well? Probably would also be kind of game breaking, but just be kind of cool just to have some levels which are like very vehicle focused and you could have like just wacky weapons on your vehicle as well as on your person. Look, there it is. There's that. And bookcase. Well, I would say we didn't really do a whole lot of actual prepping for the Nether. We just kind of, you know, blew up repeatedly. Fished. Talked. Farmed. But I guess we're slowly getting to where we need to be. I just want to make sure I have enough arrows and stuff to deal with the ghasts and you know, get some nice enchanted gear so I, you know, am not immediately vaporized. But, yeah. But yeah, it's been about an hour and a half. I think I'm going to call it here. And, yeah, see you in a bit for Scarlet streams. For Scarlet stream. I'm going to go figure out what to do for dinner and, throw up a poll to see what I'll stream next. Alright? Thanks for coming. Have a lovely day. Or evening. Night. I guess. Kind of depends where you are.